Hey guys, it's Mr. Cram of Photo Today. Alright, this video is going to be about converting units of metric measurement into other units of metric measurement. It's super easy, and I guess I'll also cover standard as well. Alright, but in order to make that easier, I just want to remind you about powers of 10. That if I have the number, let's say 659 and 520 thousandths, that I can hop the decimal around by dividing by 10, 100,000, or multiplying by 10, hundreds, thousands. It's groups of 10, okay? If I wanted to shrink this number down, I could divide by 10 and slide the decimal right there. Keep going. Divide by 10. Okay. My new number, 6.59520, is actually 100 times smaller than what I started with. Hop the decimal that way. Dividing shrinks the number. Divide by 10, divide by 10. Okay, every time I hop the decimal over once, I divide by 10. All right? So, if I wanted to make the number grow, I just multiply. Do the opposite. 659, 520 thousandths. If I multiply by 10, my number, not 10, my number grows. My number grows. My number grows. 10 times 10 is 100 times 10 is 1,000. This new number, 100,000, is now 1,000 times larger than what I started with. Okay? Divide by 10, divide by 10, divide by 10, multiply by 10, multiply by 10, multiply by 10. All right, powers of 10. Now that I covered that, I can get into the thing I really want to tackle and then give you a little challenge at the end of it, because it is Wednesday. All right? Cool. Hang tight. Okay. Smallest unit of metric measurement we deal with is the millimeter. 10 millimeters become a centimeter. 100 of those become a meter. Then 1,000 of those become a kilometer, or as we say it, a kilometer. All right. From here to here takes 10 millimeters to make a centimeter. Okay. Takes 100 centimeters to make a meter, 1,000 meters to make a kilometer. All right, 10, 100,000. Really easy to remember, okay? Now, if I'm going from small to large, if I'm going down, I'm going to divide. I'm going to show you how that looks in just a minute, all right? Going down, divide. And then if I'm going from a large unit of metric measurement to a smaller one, I'm going to multiply, all right? And it's just going to be the exact opposite, but going up. All right. This side's multiply. All right. If you write this down on your scrap paper for the EOG, you can use this little chart to solve any metric conversion problem. It is super easy. I'm going to wheel this over just a little bit. I want to show you what I mean. All right, check this out. All right, let's say I have 659 and 2/10, I don't know, centimeters. Sure. All right, how many meters is that equal to? It's easy. I'm going from cm to m. Going from cm to m. cm to m. My finger went down, which means I have to divide. But divide by what? Well, cm to m. Oh! It literally says it right next to it. Divide by 100. Now you know, powers of 10, 100, right? 10, 10, all right. 100 has 2 zeros. I'm going to hop the decimal twice if you want to remember it like that, all right? And I'm dividing, which means my number's shrinking, which means I'm going that way. All right. 1 hop, 2 hops. Da, 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 da. There. 6 and 592 thousandths of a meter. I didn't have to do any actual math on that. I'll show you again. Let's make the biggest jump possible. Let's say I have, 62 and 4/10 millimeters, right? Smallest unit we're dealing with, all right? And weirdly, I want to know how many kilometers that is equivalent to, right? I'm going to change it. Now, the 62 millimeters, I was like that, right? I'm asking how many kilometers that is. Well, it's going to be way less than 1. All right, so I'm going from here all the way to here. I'm going down, I divide. So my decimals hop in this way. Just count the zeros. Just 1 0 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to go all the way down. I have to hop 6 times since I'm dividing that way. Ready? Check it out. I'm going to have to kind of do this. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's my new home for my decimal. Now, you see all those little dents I made where there's supposed to be numbers? Well, there's not, so I have to put zeros there because my decimal just can't float out there in space. Hold on, I'm filming my YouTube video for the week. What do you got?
Well,
I'm going to pause this. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Okay, so anyways, I divided by 10, 100, 1,000. That's 6 hops. And my new number, I mean, honestly, I couldn't even tell you what this is. I bet I could figure it out. Do I want to take the time right now? No. But look, this makes sense. I told you it's going to be way less than 1 whole, right? 1 whole kilometer. And look at this is way less. There it is. Okay? I'm going to show you one where I multiply, and then I think you're pretty much going to get it. And then I have to talk about standard units, which is like America, and I think like one other country uses still. Anyways, okay, so let's say I'm taking something in the meters. All right, let's say 35, 2/10 meters, and I just absolutely have to know how many millimeters that is equal to. All right, so I'm going from meters to centimeters. I'm going from meters to centimeters. Meters to centimeters. Now my finger's going up. I'm going to go up and multiply. All right, my number's going to become larger. Now this is easy. M, did I say CM or MM? Whatever, I'll do CM. Meters to centimeters. All right, 100. 2 zeros, 2 hops, multiplying, which means I'm going this way, right? Okay, check it out. 1 hop, 2 hops. There. 3,520 centimeters. That's my new number. Okay, do one more. Okay, let's take, I don't know, 45 1/10 meters. Now I'll change these into millimeters, all right? I want to make it as small as possible. So millimeters to millimeters, sorry, meters to millimeters, I'm going up, right? Up means multiply. Between here and here, I've got 100 and the 10. That's a total of 3 zeros, 3 hops. Multiplying, making it bigger. There we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Easy. All right. Okay. That's pretty much it. That's what I love about the decimal system. It's powers of 10. You're making numbers 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times smaller or greater, and it's just decimal hops. This is your EOG guide to getting those questions right. All right. Now, your challenge is this. I want you to measure yourself in centimeters, okay? I am, I think, to the best of my knowledge, 176, is that right? I think 176 centimeters tall. I want you to measure yourself in centimeters, and I want you to convert that to every other thing. I want to know how many kilometers tall you are. Way less than 1. How many meters tall you are, and how many millimeters tall you are. This obviously will be the largest number, right? They're very tiny. You'll be many of those tall. All right. That's your challenge. Measure yourself and convert it to these. And if you can do that, you can do any conversion problem with metric on the EOG, okay? Cool. All right. I actually have to go teach an elective. So I'm going to pause this here, and then I want to get back real quick to standard measurement, which easy in its own way, if you know what to do. All right, I'll see you guys in a minute. I tried to finish the video yesterday and I ran out of time, so new clothes. Here we go. I told you I wanted to talk about our standard system of measurement. Ironic. Standard, you'd think, you know, that would be the standard. Everyone would use it, but it's just us. And like, I really think one other country, maybe 2, use this system of measurement, and this is why. All right. Typically our smallest unit that we talk about is an inch, right? Okay, an inch, and we put 12 of those together, we get a foot, okay? We put 3 feet together, we get a yard. And then we put 1,760 yards together, we get a mile, all right? Okay, I like to remember it like this. December 3rd, 1760. December 3rd, 1760. December, month 12, the 3rd, is 1760. 12 inches in a foot, 3 feet in a yard, and then 1,760 yards in a mile. Okay, let me go back up. Miles to yards, 1760. Okay. When I'm using this to convert, this is still like the metric cheat sheet I gave you. You just follow the steps. If you're going down, you divide. If you're going up, you multiply. Only it's way harder. You actually have to do like problem solving with this. For instance, if I was going from inches to, I don't know, let's go to miles, right? If I had 7 inches and I wanted to go to miles, 7 inches, way less than a mile, right? Well, first I'd have to divide by 12. Then I'd have to divide that answer by 3, and then I would have to divide that answer by 1,760. And I don't want to do that right now. This video would be too long. And I was like, I don't know if I could do that. My answer would be so small. With decimals and metric, you can just hop the decimals. This, you're doing math. All right, now, it's easier going back up, right? Multiplying. If I have 7 miles and I want to turn that into feet, much easier, right? I take the number 7 and I multiply by 1760, and then I multiply by 3, and that'll take me to feet, okay? Again, big answer, but that would make sense. 7 miles would equal a whole lot of feet. So, anyways, I just wanted to show this to you so it lives in the internet as a cheat sheet. If you write this down, again, on your scrap paper for the EOG, this can help you solve any kind of standard conversion problem. And they'll never make it as hard as turning 7 inches into how many miles. They'll never make it that hard. But at least you know how to do it. You just follow exactly what this says. If you're going down, you divide. If you're going back up, you're multiplying. And then you'd really just follow exactly what it says on the side. December 3rd, 1760. It sounds like an important date from like the Revolutionary War. It's not. It's an important date and giving you a lot of math to do. So, okay. Remember, the challenge that you're supposed to do for this whole thing is figure out how tall you are in centimeters and convert that into meters, kilometers, and then millimeters. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys next week.